Hello, welcome back to Access Granted. My name's Dave. Fear not, I have returned.
Hello.
And Nath's still here.
I am.
But Nath,
anyway. Yeah.
We're not long to stay here.
Ooh.
For this is, in fact, the last Access Granted
we will do in this room.
that we'll do in this room. We're moving offices.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
So the next time you see us, we'll be somewhere completely
I
different.
mean, it will look a lot like this.
That's the plan. It should look a lot like this.
We're going to make it look.
Maybe it'll look very different.
I don't know. We're going to change this, right? We're thinking about getting new, but that might stay similar.
And actually, the first request of the week is, how could we improve the Access Granted set?
Yeah.
We need an update, don't we?
This is very much 3 years ago that we made this, and some of it's falling down up there. Look, we haven't fixed that.
Yeah, so improvements to the set would be fantastic.
Yeah, what games should we get in there?
Feels important this week, you know, like a very important 301, the last 301 King or Queen on the sofa, the last Onesie on the sofa. Right. So everything's got a lot of meaning.
A lot
this
riding
week.
on it, right.
Before we start, a big thank you to everybody who I was going to say bought, but got tickets for our Prey event, which
sold out in like a minute.
Yeah, it did. It sold out in like a minute or 2 minutes, and they had to put on some more tickets. So I think in the end, 300 tickets have been sold for free to people who are going to come and see a whole bunch of sci-fi movies with us at the Prince Charles Cinema on Saturday the 8th. And I'm really sorry if you live other places in the world.
It's tough to get to London.
Tough. Yeah, but people who will be there include Mark Tressida, who says, "Book my tickets, see you there, guys, coming all the way from Swansea."
Nice.
Which is a long way to come.
So even further than we're going.
And also Terra and Hubris 100, who says, "I got my ticket for Prey Sci-Fi movie marathon. Unreal levels of hype right now. Thank you, guys." Oh. Well, thank you guys for coming. Movies. I'm getting really excited about it now.
Man, I am too. Well, there's a couple of the movies I've always wanted to see on the big screen. So
yeah, I don't think I've seen any of them on the big screen, and I've never been to the Prince Charles Cinema.
Really? I've been to movie marathons at the Prince Charles Cinema.
Well, I know, yes, aren't you the best? Anyway, moving on, it's time for comments of the week.
It's time for comments of the week.
Yeah, and straight away, Nath, what did you do last week? I'll tell you what you did.
Some teeth out.
I'll tell you what you did. Apart from that,
right?
You made a video of me. Dancing.
Do you know? I was
like
thinking today what I could have done better in that. I could have sped it up and slowed. I could have done so much to it.
I mean, I said at the time of filming, like, I'm sure I look a lot like Star Wars.
And yet you were really angry when I made that.
Well, I didn't know, because I hadn't foreseen, raving.
Yeah,
it looks with the move motion controllers as well.
I know. I think that was the guy's.
People should take them out. They look great on a night out. Expensive though, a bit of a worry, to
sync
have
them up
with
as
you.
Well. You have to have a PlayStation somewhere, power pack.
David LaRosa says, "I love the idea of Nath sitting in the office thinking, I've got so much work to do, but damn it, this Dave Raid video needs to be perfect."
That was basically what happened.
Well, the trick is that Nath just doesn't sit in the office when it's times like that, do you know?
Do you know what actually happened? I went and I had 2 teeth taken out at the dentist, and then I went home and then I did that video. Even though it was my day off.
You edited that through a sort of haze of anaesthetic and hallucination.
Face.
Random Axe says, "Oh my god, the best part of the Rave Dave VR action bit was Ellie from The Last of Us standing behind him, giving him the side eye as if to say WTF, which we're going to have to see for ourselves." I mean, to be fair, WTF.
I mean, yeah, it did deserve it.
Although she also, I don't know, can you see her right now? She's always looking like that. She's always just like, what? Which in this office is
you were having a great time though. That's the.
I was having a good time. I can't believe I didn't win.
Well, it's because loads of people point out you were doing vertical instead of horizontal.
I know, but if this was the Olympics, where's my style points?
During my go, I said I've got to get combos.
I know, and no one said we should make a video of Nath dancing to rave music because there was no style. Whereas I looked amazing. Nath, you left out a bunch of comments last week.
I did, yeah.
What's your excuses? See what I've done there?
That was
Excuses is back. These are actually last week's excuses.
They were really good as well. It's because the real reason is because you were away, so your phablet was not here, which is how we normally read the comments. So I had them printed out and I just missed a bit of paper.
Right. So it's papers, analog fails.
Trees.
The most traditional form of
trees are the fun.
Recording information.
Well, and you know the reason that we were going to have excuses last week is because Rob went and he was on the show.
Yeah.
And he got a platinum.
I know.
So that was the link.
I know, but
so we couldn't even include that.
We can't do that bit now yet because it's all happening. So just pretend he didn't get the platinum yet.
Okay.
But here's some people who haven't, I think. These are your comments, I'm going to find out.
Yeah.
Will Dale, first of all, excuses. Far Cry 4, I've played through the game 5 or 6 times just because I love it so much. However, the only trophy I have remaining is the one where you have to perform a takedown from the passenger seat of the car while your friend drives. What friend, Far Cry 4? I've spent far too much time playing you to have any, which is a shame. And especially because Far Cry 4 is so much fun with a friend.
I know, yeah.
We can make this happen, can't we?
Come on, comments.
So surely, get together with Will Dale just for this one trophy. There's a platinum on the line. Rich Ellishaw says, excuses, I will forever be marooned on 98% trophy completion on FIFA 15. As no matter how hard I tried and guides I used, I could never get the bronze trophy extra effort, which was scoring a goal whilst on the floor. This seemed to be completely luck-based and will haunt me forever. Oh.
That seemed brutal.
FIFA's usually quite a tough one for getting
I didn't. How do you get on the floor? Do you have to slide?
You have to be sliding, I guess.
Slide it in.
I think you have to just be sliding,
or maybe
and
like
someone passes the ball at your foot.
Off you. I mean, if it was me, I would set myself up. I don't know, you couldn't do it. No. I was going to say I would play the defence and I would just try and clear the ball against someone who's on the floor, but that wouldn't work either, would it?
Does it have to be in like a, could you do it in the practice area?
I don't know.
They've changed so much. They change every year, I forget which one that is.
Set up a game where you are, controlling both. Get a defender to simply have the ball on the line and then slide into him.
Rich.
Come on, Rich.
Let us know next week. There's still time. You've got 1 week to do it.
He traded it in years ago.
Yeah, no one's playing 15 anymore. I've moved on. Tom Ricci, who says, excuses. I finished The Witcher 3 twice, once through on hard, then again on Death March to get the trophies, but failed only one quest to collect them all, both playthroughs.
Ouch.
Run out of New Game Plus space now, so I started a new game a third time.
I think he failed the same quest twice as well.
God.
Which is the brutal thing.
Which one is it? But then goes on to say, on another note, though, I platinumed Horizon Zero Dawn 2 weeks ago, so winning.
Yay.
But Tom, this is excuses, not.
Wanna win me a car?
Seriously.
That's enough of that.
Not squad goals.
No,
We're not.
Squad
we
goals.
told you that is gone. Sorry about that. A couple more excuses. W Miller 2002 says excuses. I just need the flawless raider to get a platinum in Destiny. We hear this all the time. I promised to wait until my friend got back from a military tour in Iraq, which will be in a year, but I feel people will no longer be playing it then.
Do you know the problem with
crossed.
this? I was gonna read this out last week, and I was gonna warn him because someone warned me that they're increasing the light levels on all of the raids, and that's happened now.
Oh no.
So that's going to be much harder.
And you know what else has happened now?
Well, there's another Destiny.
They've announced Destiny 2, and that's all happening, which will probably move people away from Destiny 1, I think. I'm
in the same boat, man. I'm sorry, it's just not happening for us.
That sucks, guys. Last excuses. Michael Clark. Excuses. I've done every trophy in Assassin's Creed 2 except one. Kicking a guy whilst flying Leonardo's flying machine. What an amazing trophy, by the way. Fantastic. Well done, games. I did everything else before realising I'd missed that. There's no way to skip chapters, and I just can't find the energy to play through more than half the game again just to kick one guy. Imagine I did and missed again. That is a sad tale. That is a really sad tale.
What does Rob say?
There's a place you can go in Assassin's Creed 2 where you can just get that machine and fly it about.
Michael, look into it. Rob's adamant. He's got the platinum.
He's got your back. And if Rob's got it, come on.
Go kick a man from a flying machine.
Yeah,
we believe in you. Okay, that was weird. Oh God! Right, we've got 3 more comments this week. First of all, and these. So last week for the 301 Club,
I still haven't recovered. Sorry.
You guys set basically Kring as the
Kring.
challenge. We've got a few Kring entries that didn't make the 301 Club.
Okay.
Which were too good to miss. So Harry Hastings, who says, Kring, back in the good old days when you used to rent games from the shop, I acquired Oblivion for a week, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
I'm not sure that's long enough.
I became infuriated with the first stage and could not even find how to get out of the first area. The night before it was to go back, I finally figured it out, and my Elder Scrolls adventure began for about an hour, which is sad. A massive open world game, and all you've seen is the sort of dungeon area, which is a shame. And when you get out, it's amazing as well. Don't want to rub it in.
He doesn't know.
Maybe since then you've played it. I don't know. That's a shame. Peter Solfelt said, I've played through at least 3 very big open world RPG games before I learned about fast travel. Ooh. Imagine all the time I've wasted walking from place to place, #Cream. Which is a shame. And actually fast travel came up a few times.
Yeah, it did. You're not alone.
But then there are the purists who we've had on before who refuse to use fast travel. Yeah. So, I don't know. They know about it and they're not using it. Lastly this week, Klaus Nielson says, I'm going to bring all of you back to my first ever PlayStation experience. It was Crash Bandicoot and I didn't know how to jump. So on the first level, I probably died 100 times before my friend who sat next to me said, try pressing X. He just gave me the controller and told me how to run forward. He told me nothing about X, and now every time I start a new game, I press X just to see what happens.
Well, that does make some kind of sense.
It does make sense. Do you know, I actually have the opposite problem where I refuse to press buttons until a tutorial system has told me what they do.
Really?
I don't like to, X maybe is jump.
I don't know what you mean, circle.
I don't like to take the risk. I'm like, what if I press the self-destruct button or something? It is weird, I can admit that. But also it made me think about just when games were new. First of all, you didn't have any idea, and if you give it a controller to someone now, like my mum has no idea. Yeah. Things that I accept as just.
I mean, X is to jump, isn't it?
Exactly. But on the PlayStation 1 games in particular, it wasn't. Like, they were still figuring that out, and every developer had a different idea. Triangle used to be back when everyone knows it's circle. Things like that. Strange. Very strange. That is the end of comments on the week. Comments of the week this week. The last time in this room, in this set. Oh yeah. Oh. Which means it's time for one-on-onesie.
This is gonna be one-on-ones.
Right then, what's this?
What? You can't be laughing already.
The 78th attempt at overturning my winning streak.
Unbelievable.
In a row. Even Rob was simply crushed last week.
Yes, well, that was an unfair match, as people noticed in the comments, Nathan.
Well, it wasn't. He chose the game, sitting right there. Anyway, this is old-time hockey. It's like an old-fashioned hockey game where people don't wear helmets and you can smash people up. We're in.
Right.
Long Island Arena.
We should explain that we've just got the game. Yeah. So we haven't. You have to unlock advanced controls.
Yeah, we haven't done that.
So there's a lot. We can basically pass and shoot. And,
and hit.
Some hooking. A bit of hitting.
So I'm on top.
And I'm
green.
White, mostly white. I forgot about the whole. That thing that they have.
Do you know if we were playing an old NHL game?
Oh dear.
Oh, that's how it's now got.
I hate the keeper. I hate him. Why does he want me to fail? Why aren't we on the same team?
Oh, come on.
Yes. Pass.
Oh, look how away you are. Come on. Oh, no. It's too far. It's too far.
Why didn't he come in? It's like he was not in my brain. Oh, dear. That's bad. I've done bad.
Okay. Oh, little poke.
Where is it?
I don't know. He's giving it straight back to me.
He had it the whole time.
That was easier to score than miss, surely. What's that now?
What is that man got? He's...
I don't know. He's gone. There's things we need to do. What are you doing?
Things we need to do.
No!
Come on, that should have been a goal.
Why is he putting it there like he's saving it for later?
Oh!
Yeah! You just get to keep on pressing the button until you score.
That's you, that is.
What's wrong with the keeper? Oh my God.
You know what they say about a bad workman? Whoa!
No!
No, it's in his crotch. Come on.
Oh my God, get down the ice. That's horrible.
Keeper. No, he's going to stay there. Okay, maybe that's an advanced control. Oh, that's a bad pass. That is not any kind of pass.
Bammed.
He's
giving it straight back to me. The keepers in this game need to
have a word.
Yeah, have a word.
No, you've done well. You've done well. I've done bad.
Oh, just a little touch.
Little tackle.
Delayed
penalty. For how long? And for what?
I don't know.
Oh! It's a game.
There's still time.
It's a game of 3 halves, though, Nath. So don't be. We're still on fire. But for how long? And what can I do about it? That's a bad pass.
Oh my God! He's got to stop just doing that.
We're not on fire anymore. That's the end of the fiery rain.
Ah!
He's like. Oh, what's it like? It's like if you were having a game of 5-a-side.
Get in! Tell me more. Tell me more about my 5-a-side.
No. This is what you do. You
Distract
go
you.
all serious, so I do all the talking.
Oh, no, you weren't serious.
Yeah. You do all the. I do all the talking, and then.
I've talked.
You didn't.
I'm talking now. Look, I'm talking, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm talking. Talking. Ah! Why didn't it go in? No.
Yes! Hockey.
I do have the puck. Come on!
Oh, that was absolutely wiped him out. I don't know why it's not a penalty, but it's a funny old game, is hockey.
Well, it's
about
basically
which I know
hockey,
absolutely nothing. Oh!
Someone put a hit in!
Come on! We're on fire.
Oh.
Bad. Look at him! He's
Cover it
annoying me now, Nath. Your keeper is annoying me.
He's rubbish.
That could be a great shot. Oh! Forced the save.
All right, it's the end.
No, there's one more period.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I
right.
know. It was the end of the period. That's why I wasn't really saying.
Right, okay. I thought you
would have just ended the video by saying that's the end.
Where's the lads? Where are the lads?
They're on the
Go
deck,
on, lads.
mate. If you can't oh, why has he just nudged it?
Oh no, I've done wrong. I've done wrong there.
Give me the puck, Dave.
That's the thing I'd say about the New Jersey brown and white men. They're very calm under pressure. Oh, you've waited too long to put the shot away there, haven't you?
Oh, come on. I can't even get a check on you.
Check your bad self. No, we've waited too long.
It's like fighting snakes.
So we were going to play that this week. Oh, I've passed it. Oh, God, keeper, please. Please help. It's like Forrest Gump. This is the sort of time where I lose now. Come on. Come on, no. Foul him. Do what you got to do, man.
Oh, it's worked.
Go on. Come on. Gotta go. One more.
No!
More for luck. Oh, he smashed me. The time. The time.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh. Get in the onesie! They've got the skills to know when it's time to watch our next video. They're the ones we love. 301 Club. Better than the comments above. 301. I'm back, baby.
Unbelievable.
You wouldn't even let me say get in the onesie.
I was pretty mad, actually. I was really frustrated by that game.
Yeah.
It's because it plays quite a lot like the old NHL games, which I used to love, but also different, and I don't know it very well. So
Yeah.
I was just angry.
I mean, I had no idea what I was doing, really. I think we were playing it on its most basic level, but I felt totally in control the whole way.
But then
felt great.
At the same time, I'm not that mad. You know, this has been coming. It's fine, Dave. And I didn't want to see you getting it again. Also, putting it on, I've run a half marathon. You know, it's been so long since I've had to put it on. I can't even remember, near Christmas. It went on real easy today. Do you know what I mean? I've lost a bit of weight. That's good.
Great.
Yeah, but swings and roundabouts. On the downside, last week I did see how Rob gets into it, and it's by taking off almost all of his clothes.
Oh my God.
So that's also going on in here.
Oh,
I know.
Jeez. Well, now I'm doubling my efforts. So I'm glad to see that you're in the onesie, Nathan. I think this is probably how it all started, wasn't it? You in the onesie? Didn't I beat you at Call of Duty?
Well, the very
Black
first
Ops
time.
3. Yes, I did.
Did
now
you?
I remember. That
You
was the
checked
first
it?
onesie challenge.
So no one added up all the wins and losses like we had hoped they might.
No, they didn't, because that would be a mad thing to do.
Oh,
I had to do that once already, and it's not fun. Right, let's move on to the 301 Club this week. The final 301 Club in the set of Destiny, because of the poster.
Right.
So we asked for your Kring moments, and we have 3 this week. Nate, you are in charge of choosing a winner. First up, the banterous chaps who say, Kring, I was about 10 hours into Final Fantasy 15 before I realised that pressing L1 makes you do link attacks. It certainly made some battles with tougher enemies a lot easier. On its own, fairly innocuous comment.
Yeah.
I haven't played enough Final Fantasy 15 to know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But then, right? Then a reply links up in some sort of amazing irony and says, what? I have to try this today.
Right, okay.
Which is itself just like...
I like it's become a public service announcement. I like that.
But then, even more, this guy, who is Klaus Rodriguez, then goes on to have his own 301 Club entry right here. And here it is, Klaus Rodriguez, who says, Kring, I finished The Witcher 3 and both expansions, cleared all question marks in both maps. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. But I always wondered how other players were able to do lots of cool stuff with their sword, whilst my Geralt only had the same basic boring attacks. Only during Blood and Wine, I realised that what had happened was I had upgraded only skills related to Sign. Luckily it didn't matter in the end, because while I was somewhat a bad swordsman, I could kill several opponents instantly with a single freezing Ard.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even get freezing Ard, but...
You went the other way. Did you focus on sword play?
I was kind of mixed all over, but I certainly got some cool moves. Kind of a tornado, like...
I don't have enough cool moves yet.
That's great if you get attacked by like a group of neckers or wolves, and then if you're low level, you can just spin around.
This isn't a secret way for you to talk about The Witcher 3 anymore, okay? We must move on to the last comment, who's Lorcan Reed, who says, Kring, back in the days of PS2 and memory cards, I used to go over to my mate's house to play GTA, as I wasn't allowed it. But every time I went over, I had to keep restarting my game, as he wouldn't let me save on his memory card. When I eventually got the game, he came over to play it after it got confiscated. We were both 12, and brought his memory card with his save file. I felt like a complete idiot and have still, to this day, not completed GTA 3.
Oh man.
That's a problem from the past, isn't it? I'm glad we've sorted that now. Memory cards and cloud saves and things, all taken care of.
Yeah.
All done.
Much better,
profiles,
all packed away.
So that's our 3. They were all quite sort of matter of fact.
Well, I'm going to go for the one about The Witcher, Dave.
I knew you'd go for the one about The Witcher.
Obviously, because I love The Witcher.
Well, that's Klaus Rodriguez, who helped out in the first comment as well. So congratulations, you are the final king of the 301 Club as it stands. And in fact, that has kind of informed this week's 301 Club question, which is, what should we put behind us on the, what do we need? Suggestions and why. Yeah. What's the deeper meaning?
So if you're in the 301 Club next week, if you get to the video before it's got 301 views and you get to leave a comment, even if you come back and edit it afterwards, leave us a suggestion for what we should have up here and give us a good reason, and you could be next week's 301 King or Queen.
Yeah. It was going to be the 301 Club at one point, wasn't it? Maybe we'll get around to doing that at some point.
What, up here?
Yeah. That was my plan.
Don't tell people your plan.
I know.
Because you'll never do it.
I won't. So, all that's left to talk about is what's coming up this week. Oof. The big news we might have mentioned is that we're moving office. Yeah. Which is a big deal for us.
We're about to put this sofa in.
This is the last thing we're doing. We're going to press stop on the camera and then pack everything away.
Rob's going in a box.
Rob's going in his special box that the government makes us, hazardous waste.
Yeah.
So that's big news for us. Aside from that, this Saturday is the Prey event at the Prince Charles Cinema. It is. Sorry to rub it in if you can't make it. We're looking forward to seeing everyone who can make it, as well as all the movies. That's going to be really good. And I think that is it, apart from our regulars this week.
Yeah, we are. Sure. I mean, everything continues as normal, so the store will be up, and Rob is currently making a Friday feature to go up on Friday as well. And we might have one more video going on.
That's true, so actually, I forgot about that.
I'm not really sure when that's going up, so...
And other things always sneak in, don't they?
Exactly. So stay tuned to the channel as normal. Chuck loads of comments in. Any decorating ideas in general for our new office, very welcome.
So, definitely, So
stick them in there. And I think in next week's Access Content, we'll probably do a little bit of vlogging this week while we're moving in, and we'll kind of show you the process as well. Yeah, so it's going to be very exciting. People moving things. So you're going to love that. So thank you very much for watching this week. We very much appreciate it. Do get in your 301 Club comments of what we should have, I guess mostly on the wall behind us in the future, but just, and why. And we will see you next time from a brand new office, or it'll go horribly wrong. And it'll be my house. It'll be Nate's house. So make sure you tune in to find out, and we will see you next time.